Yesterday, November 2nd, was the 78th anniversary of the murder of Milwaukee police officer George Robb, who was murdered investigating a burglary by a gang from Chicago. All three of those individuals would ultimately be arrested and charged with his murder. Yesterday, November 2nd, we very easily could have had another murder of a police officer, as two of our bicycle officers were investigating a suspicious vehicle parked without plates on the 3200 block of North 34th Street at about 8:40 last night. In that vehicle, they encountered three suspects, one of whom had a firearm in plain sight. The officers opened the door to the vehicle to question the individuals, whereupon one of them fired at least one round at the police officers. The officers returned fire, wounding two of the suspects and apprehending the third after a brief foot pursuit. Two handguns were retrieved from the vehicle, as were drugs. The vehicle was a 2004 Infiniti, which had been stolen in a Southside burglary last month. Thankfully, mercifully, both officers are okay. They are ages 42 and 30 respectively, with 11 and 5 years of active police service. As per our protocols, they have both been placed on administrative leave until such time as the investigation is complete. We arrested three suspects. The first suspect is 17 years old, who has previous arrests in 2014 for possession of a dangerous weapon by a minor and possession of a controlled substance. He currently has open cases for the dangerous weapon, as well as first-degree recklessly endangering safety. He is undergoing additional surgery for his wounds. The second suspect, who was wounded but treated and released, is 17 years old, has a 2015 arrest for operating a vehicle without the owner's consent. His arrest record extends back to 2011. Suspect number 3 has been arrested, unwounded. He's 18 years old. He is from West Allis and has a 2014 arrest record for armed robbery. His arrest record dates back to 2010. Milwaukee Police Department is conducting this investigation. DCI was notified and did eventually respond to the crime scene, but determined that the wounds were not severe enough to merit their involvement. So therefore, Milwaukee Homicide will conduct this investigation and report our findings to the District Attorney's Office. Before I answer any questions, I'll turn the microphone over to Mayor Tom Barrett. Mayor Barrett.
Thank you very much, Chief. The two police officers who put their lives on the line yesterday for the citizens of this city should be thanked by every single citizen of this community. These are officers who are trying to keep our city safe. And in trying to keep our city safe, they nearly lost their lives. This underscores the dangerousness of the job that they perform. It underscores their commitment to this community. It underscores their bravery and their professionalism. They did not return fire until they were fired upon. This was a situation where you had three individuals, all with criminal records, who decided that they were going to break the law. And one of those individuals decided they were going to shoot a gun at a police officer. Again, every resident of this city should be outraged that any person would ever shoot at a police officer. This will tell you the seriousness of the problem when you have young people who have access to these guns, that they are shooting at police officers. I am so pleased that these police officers were not hurt. I am so pleased that these three individuals now have been arrested, unfortunately arrested again, because it wasn't the first time. And it is my sincere hope that they will pay the consequences of being in a situation where someone is shooting at a police officer. That will never, ever, ever, ever be acceptable in this community.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate your support. Questions, please?
Do we know if they have some sort of gang involvement or just kind of thugs?
We know they're bad guys. What their other involvements are, we don't know, but it certainly fits a pattern that we've been developing, which is we've got armed criminals in stolen cars driving around this city committing robberies. And in this particular circumstance, fortunately, we got to them before they committed any additional crimes last night.
Chief, just to be clear, was this being car that was stolen from Integrity Auto?
I don't have that information. We'll certainly look into that.
Chief, is there any indication of where the team got the guns from?
We don't know at this time. As you know, we work closely with ATF to trace these firearms, so we'll certainly ascertain where they were originally purchased and try to track their history since then. But you know, under current law, that's very difficult.
You said he went to open the door. Can you kind of describe to me, some of the interaction between the men and the officers?
Well, obviously, this is all going to depend on additional statements from the officers involved in a thorough investigation, but clearly when they're confronting three individuals who are armed under suspicious circumstances in a stolen car, it's their job to proceed cautiously and tactically, and they did. But nonetheless, they still came under fire.